We are live. Hello, friend. Whether you're on live or at the replay, I am so glad that you're here. We are going to go through every page and every item in this geology science unit, starting with the course book. If you're here live, you're welcome to let me know if there's something specific. Hop into the student journals, then the book pack, and then the older grades optional reader. And bonus, I also picked up some of their new books. So if you stick around to the end, you'll get to check those out too. All right, let's grab all these out of the way and get into that course book. Okay. So this one has 14 lessons. We see here the rocks and minerals kit. It is worked into the book, and you'll be prompted in the lessons when to use it. Read aloud book pack. Here we talk about the lesson extensions. I love doing these with my kiddos, even though they're not in this range to be doing them themselves. We do it family style. Supplies needed. I like to recommend that if you see a lot of things on here, especially in units such as geology and the kingdoms of classifications, if you see stuff on here that you're like, do I really need that? Go to that lesson, check out that activity, see if it's something that you really would do with your kiddo before you purchase the item. Vocabulary, rather than putting them on a science wall, I like to just put a little flag where we're at, and then we review all of the words each lesson. If at any point I'm not moving fast enough for you, there is a little settings button in the bottom right-hand corner. You are welcome to speed me up, whatever you need to get the information that you are looking for out of this. All right, lessons, let's see. Here you'll see it directed to the lesson extension. We got some videos. Oh, nope, that's up here. I'm trying to see if we'll get a look of where it tells us to use the kit. Nope. Now, if you're new to my channel, we are a Christ-centered home of learning, and on this channel, we talk about all things family. We love to share what works for us as we strive to encourage you on your journey in life and family. We will be doing a live Q&A at the end, just after the books, and if you have a question that I don't catch during the live, I would be happy to answer it there, so drop them in the comments. If you're on the replay, please drop any questions you may have at any point as well. I love being a part of your homeschool journey and am honored to be able to answer your questions. Book Girl, you have this one on the list for next year? Yes, I'm so excited. It's going to be fun. All right. Okay. Let's check out that kit. Rocks and mineral kit. It comes in this cute little box. Included 1 streak plate, copper nail, and a steel nail. And 9 rock or mineral specimens. Okay, so we've got all kinds of info here. We're going to open it up. Oh, it feels very rocky. It feels like rocks. Imagine that. There's your different pieces there. And you've got a talc mineral. Let's see, gypsum mineral. Nope, I'm not even going to try that kind of mineral. Fluorite mineral. Quartz. Aquamarine. Granite. There you go. Limestone. And slate. Pretty cool. And I'm excited that the course will prompt us when to look at it. Oh. Rocks are getting in the way there. There we go. It is so cute. Just perfect little box to hang on to everything. All right, let's go with the younger kids student journal. This is for grades 3 through 6, but if you have kiddos younger than that, I have no doubt that they would enjoy doing what they can with it too. My littlest definitely is excited to get their own book. Does not want to miss out on the fun that the older siblings are having, even though the activities don't always look the same in her book. Oh, this is probably related to that mineral kit. Crystals. Oh, I wonder if we get to make like the rock crystal candy in this course. That would be fun. If not, I'm sure you could throw it in on the crystal lesson. Your second grader did fine with paleontology book, girl. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, they are designed for those older grades, but that does not mean that the younger kiddos can't get into it, especially if it's a topic that they're really interested in. They'll soak it up. Don't you worry. All right, the student journal for the older kids. Sometimes the activities are a little bit different. Sometimes they're exactly the same. In this case, I can see that there's going to be a difference there because the older kids have a little more writing. They're encouraged to write a little more, where the younger kids have it written in for them, and they'll probably draw the lines to wherever it needs to go. And then you have the lesson extensions. Like I said, we love to do them because it just seems like they're just fun topics that you just want to include anyway. So we just go ahead and do them. And as far as choosing for my kiddo that's kind of in between the levels, I just kind of look through this book and the other one at the same time with her, and then we decide what we feel will be best for her. And sometimes it's this older one and sometimes it's not. Book Girl's second grader did the student journal for grade 3, no problem at all. So take a look at it, see if your kiddo can do it. If not, I'm sure they'll love at least looking at it and feeling super big to have a book for themselves, especially if older kiddos have it. They do not want to miss out. All right, let's look at that book pack. So the book pack comes with these two. We got this nice hardcover book and then this smaller softcover book. We'll take a look at this one. It's just kind of, it seems like slightly story mode walking you through it, maybe more documentary mode walking you through it. Oh, sorry, my light's kind of glary on these pages. Nope, we're going to turn off the light real quick for these. There we go. There we go. And then this one, I'm wondering if it correlates with the, well, I guess it probably wouldn't correlate with the kit. I'm not sure. Let's see, definitions. Oh, but it is fun. Get a look at more stuff. I'm sure this book would be fun to bring in when you, like, if you read this and look up like their birthstones. I wonder if this book would be fun for that. Or, you know, take that moment if it's not in here, do a little more research on your own with them about their birthstone, because that would be fun. Any way that we can connect the learning to them, they really love. Hello, Marie's Cottage Garden. They are beautiful pictures. I always get the book pack because I just love how detailed and beautiful they are. Hey, this is the optional reader for the older children. I like to do this as a read aloud with my kiddos during the unit. It just is kind of fun to do a little more, especially like caves. Just it's like a field trip in a book. So fun. Oh, wow. Ice caves. So right now, The Good and the Beautiful, up until October 31st, 2022, is doing free shipping on orders of $75 or more with the code FALL22. So if you hop on that and need some stuff coming up for this semester or next, or you just really want to get this one on your shelves, take advantage of that free shipping. How often do we do lessons? Let's see. I will come back to that one, Marie's Cottage, at the Q&A. I get them all, even the book for the older students. I just read them. Yep, that's what we do. We get the whole set. We want to dive as deep into it as we can. So when I added this entire course set to my cart, I was pennies away from the $75 and was like, man, perfect opportunity to hop over to the library and see what kind of books I can pick up. And these are all new titles from The Good and the Beautiful. We've got The Girl in the Block, and it's level 1A. So we got when a young girl finds an old block sitting and forgotten and all alone, she sees a world of fun. So we got small words, lots of fun pictures. I love that she brings it in and cleans it up. Doesn't just throw it in. And then she goes on adventures with it. I think my youngest is really gonna enjoy this one. And then we have Sunshine Rose, the story of a Shetland pony. Level 4, my kiddo that's in this reading level loves everything to do with horses. So she was very excited to see this one in the library. And then we have A Flag in Hiding, level 6. The kiddo who's going to read this one is just really into historical fiction revolving around the Revolutionary War. It took her a while to get into it. It wasn't until we studied the Revolutionary War and the Constitution unit. Once we got into those and did a read aloud with it, she saw the fun in it and has been loving Revolutionary War historical fiction since. All right, let's do our Q&A. Where did my little paper go? Over here. All right. Okay, so we see Marie's Cottage Garden says, how often do you do lessons? So The Good and the Beautiful says to do it about 1 to 2 lessons a week. Our approach to group subjects is a little unique to most people, but we do cover, I would say, science unit lessons. We cover about 2 a week. We do school 5 days a week. And we have actually like a 3-week rotation when it comes to all of our group subjects. In fact, I'm going to be doing a video very soon about that. Probably as my last day of the month video, I will be doing a live talking about how we do group subjects. So Marie, if you really want to get in a little bit more details on how we do our unique approach to group subjects and what we do during our group time, come back for the live on October 31st. It will probably not be quite at this late in the evening because we will be trick-or-treating, but sometime during that day, I got to nail down what time. We will do a live talking about all of that, and I will get into the nitty-gritty of how we do it. But typically about 2 science lessons a week is how we work that out. Let's see. Such a cute story. It sounds like you've read. Which one have you read, Book Girl? The Girl and the Girl and the Block, or the Shetland Pony? All right. Yes, Marie's Cottage. I can't wait to see you on the 31st for that live. Now I'm committed. You've got me committed to it. All right. Are there any other questions we've got? The Girl in the Block. Yes, it's such a fun book. I basically read the whole thing on the sample. I don't think it was the whole thing, but I did enjoy the sample, and I thought this will be perfect for my youngest. Okay, so I think I have covered everything. There are ordering all of the new science units as they come out, any updated units and any new ones, just so I can have videos on here for you guys as soon as I get them. And we are doing those live every time they come. And we have a bunch of other science unit videos. I have a playlist linked in the description box for it. We have language arts videos and math videos. So I also have a playlist for all of our curriculum videos from the good and the beautiful. How many newly released science units have you done? We are working through safety and paleontology right now. We haven't made it through either of them all the way, but those are the ones we're working on right now. And then as we finish them, we pull in other ones. But I do have a friend that's doing the New Kingdoms and Classification unit, and she is really enjoying it with her kiddos. How do you incorporate books into the lessons? Like the books from the book pack, occasionally they will say in the lesson, like we suggest reading this particular book during this time. I know the safety unit will say, we recommend reading such and such book during this lesson. Occasionally they don't. And when they don't, I just kind of, let's see. Oh, here, pass around the rock from the kit. Show an orange peel. I don't know if this one is going to have that. Read to the children. Nope, that's not it. So it does not look like this one's going to prompt a specific book. When that is not the case, I will usually take the book and just kind of split it up and do either, like in this case, I probably would do like 1 or 2 of the rocks at the beginning of the lesson, depending on how many are in here. Sometimes I'll split it up to cover that many in the 14 lessons. Sometimes we will read them at night. Like right now with the paleontology one, we're doing the big dinosaur book that's about this shape. And I just set a timer for 10 minutes and we see how far we get. Sometimes we get through a few of them. Sometimes we only get through one dinosaur because we're studying all the facts and asking lots of questions. When it comes to, same thing with this one, I will probably just set a timer and read during our read aloud time at night, because we do those for bedtime stories. We will do a like book that goes with our unit that we're studying right now, and then a novel, 10 minutes in each to get our 20 minutes in. And then with this one, this is just going to be straight up that read aloud during that bedtime. So it might take us a little bit to get through them all, but the way that we do our units, that works for us. So if you're not going to get through them all very quickly, maybe dedicate some more read aloud time to fit them in at bedtime, or maybe at the end of your lesson. A great way to do it would be during the student journal time while they're coloring, doing the thing, work on doing some reading. See, we finished the paleontology unit and little hearts and hands. We have the new marine biology, but are going to detour and do something completely different for winter and spring. Oh, that sounds fun. What are you going to be doing for winter and spring? Are you going to be doing like nature study kind of thing? We usually take the entire month of December off. And so then we are doing a bunch of like Christmas activities. And then we do a little more into our scripture and Christ's life centering, just to be really prepared spiritually for Christmas time. That's what we do during, a year in 100 Acre Wood. That's going to be so fun. I have been tempted on that. You'll have to tell me how you like it. Okay, do we have any other questions while we are here? Those of you on the replay, please drop them down in the comments. I love answering the questions. Check out our other videos that we have linked in the description box if you want to see other units from the good and the beautiful. Oh, Thanksgiving school and Christmas school. That will be fun. I have tried to do a unit during the holiday season, but my kiddos we only have so much capacity in a day. So if I'm pulling in activities and devotionals and all these other things, they don't sit down for a curriculum for me. But I love all of the beautiful curriculums that are out there. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you on the 31st to talk more about group subjects. You're getting licensed to foster, so you need a line school. But yes, that can be a busy season. We seem to always go from one busy season to the next. So our school kind of has to be light in some of those areas. Thank you, Marie, for joining, and I can't wait to see you then. All right, bye.